Clocks. There are two kinds of clocks. There is the clock that is always wrong and that knows it is wrong and glories in it, and there is the clock that is always right except when you rely upon it. I remember a clock of this latter type that we had in the house when I was a boy, routing us all up at 3 o'clock one winter's morning. We had finished breakfast at 10 minutes to 4, and I got to school a little after 5 and sat down on the step outside and cried because I thought the world had come to an end. The great dream of clock's life is to lure you on into trying to catch a train by it. For weeks and weeks, it will keep the most perfect time. If there were any difference in time between that clock and the sun, you would be convinced it was the sun, not the clock. It is in this spirit of childlike faith in its integrity that one morning you gather your family around you in the passage, kiss your children, and afterward wipe your mouth, poke your finger in the baby's eye, promise not to forget to order the essentials, wave at last, fond adieu with the umbrella, and depart for the railway station to run 2 miles at the top of your speed, and when you reach the station to find that you are 45 minutes too early. You stroll along leisurely the whole way and daddle about outside the booking office, talking to some local idiot, and then to swagger carelessly onto the platform just in time to see the train got out. As for the other class of clocks, that is, the common or always wrong clocks, they are harmless enough. You wind them up at the proper intervals, and once or twice a week you put them right and regulate them. But you do all this not from any selfish motives, but from a sense of duty to the clock itself. You want to feel that whatever may happen, you have done the right thing. I heard a man once who had a clock that he used to say was of no good to anyone except himself, because he was the only man who understood it. He said it was an excellent clock that you could thoroughly depend upon, but an outsider might be easily misled by it. For instance, he would say, when it strikes 15 and the hands point to 20 minutes past 11, I know it is a quarter to 8. But the great charm about my clock is its reliable uncertainty. It works on no method whatever. It is a pure emotionalist. One day it will be quite frolicsome and gain 3 hours in the course of morning and think nothing of it. And the next day it will wish it were dead and be hardly able to drag itself along and lose 2 hours out of every 4 and stop altogether in the afternoon. And then, getting cheerfully once more towards evening, will start off again of its own accord. Thank you very much. Now, some of the words and their meanings. I remember a clock of this latter type that we had in the house when I was a boy, routing us all up at 3 o'clock one winter's morning. Routing. Route up means to make a person get up. You stroll along leisurely the whole way and dawdle about outside the booking office, talking to some local idiot, and then to swagger carelessly onto the platform just in time to see the train go out. Daddle means to spend time wastefully or idly. Daddle means to move slowly and aimlessly. Swagger means walk in a very confident or self important way. But the great charm about my clock is its reliable uncertainty. It works on no method whatever. It is a pure emotionalist. One day it will be quite frolicsome and gain 3 hours in the course of morning and think nothing of it. Frolicsome means lively and playful. Thank you very much.